Hello student, this is Vaibhavi. Today we are going to learn about e-business. The new mantra of the day is growth, globalization, cycle times, speed and competitiveness. E-business is an abbreviation for electronic business. In 1997, IBM started using the term e-business for the first time. Till that time, the word e-commerce was used. E-business means using the internet to connect people and process. It opens new door to customer around the world. E-business establishes more closer and responsive relationship with partners, employees and suppliers. It connects, adapts and integrates IT information technology system so companies are able to manage their business efficiently. Through the internet, it is possible to invent new and innovative ways to add value to existing products and services without necessarily spending a lot of money. Electronic business refers to the use of the web, internet, intranets, extranet, or some combination thereof to conduct business. E-business is not a technical change. It is a fundamental change in the way of business be done, aided, supported, and enabled by technology. The internet and the web support together provides opportunities in selling, customer relationship, product public service design, user support, geographic expansion, logistic and supply chain integration. This is nothing but business on internet. Technology is moving fast to make things possible tomorrow which seem impossible today. Meaning, the term e-business, that is electronic business, is derived from the terms email and e-commerce. E-business or electronic business is the administration of conducting business via the internet. This would include the buying and selling of goods or services, along with providing a technical or customer support through the internet. The concept of e-business emerged when IBM coined the term in late 19th. The purpose was to provide buyers a platform on the internet to buy and sell goods. Some people use the term e-business and e-commerce interchangeable, but they are not synonymous. E-commerce refers to buying and selling online, while e-business encompasses all business conduct online. E-commerce is a branch of e-business. Scope of e-business. The scope of e-business is not restricted to only online shopping. It also includes online stock transaction and the use of software. In India, till now business is managed through traditional method. Now many businesses are becoming aware of the advantage of e-business and are incorporating this into their strategies. It also helps in better communication between business house and makes purchasing easier for larger organizations. We have mentioned about that the scope of e-business is quite vast. Almost all types of business functions such as production, finance, marketing and personal administration as well as managerial activities like planning, organizing and controlling can be carried out over computer networks. The other way of looking at the scope of e-business is to examine it in terms of people or parties involved in electronic transactions. Various businesses and payments apps popularly used in e-business transactions are Phone Pay, Google Pay, Swiggy, Ola, etc. Viewed from this perspective, a firm electronic transactions and network can be visualized as extending into six directions as follows: business to business, business to consumer, business to business, consumer to business, consumer to consumer, business to administration, consumer to administration. 1. Business to business, B2B. In this form, the buyer and seller are both business entities and do not involve individual consumer. Here, both the parties involved in e-commerce transactions are business firms and hence the name business to business, that is business to business. Transaction between business firms come under this category. Business firms interact with each other for a variety of services. These include supplying ancillary parts, oblique components to manufacturers, providing value added services like catering, and also providing manpower. Business to consumer, B2C. Customer identifies a need and searches for the product or services to satisfy the need. Customer select a vendor and negotiated a price. Customers receives the products or services, makes payments, gets service and warranty claims. As the name implies, B2C, business to consumer. Transactions have business firms at one end and its customer on the other end. The transactions under business to consumer are between business firms and consumer. Firms use their sites for a range of marketing activities. These include promotion, product information, review about the product, public service, and delivery of the product at the doorstep. The cost of products and service is kept low through this method and the speed of transaction is also faster. Consumer to business, C2B. In this electronic transaction, the consumer requests a specific service from the business. Consumer to business is a growing area where the consumer requests a specific service from the business. It enables buyers to quota their own price for specific goods or services. A consumer posts his request with a set budgets online and companies review the customer's requirements and bids out the project. For example, pest control services, taxi services, doorstep food delivery, etc. Consumer to consumer, C2C. It facilitates the online transaction of goods or services between two people. Consumer to consumer, C2C, involves the electronically facilitated transactions between consumers through some third party. A common consumer posts and items for sale and other consumers bids to purchase it. The sites are only intermediaries just to match the consumers. The internet allows a lot of space for consumer groups to be formed. These forums are very interactive. Redressal of complaints is also possible through such group. For example, eBay. Business to administration, B2A. This part of e-commerce encompasses all transactions conducted online between business and public administration. For example, registration of companies, payment of tax, getting permits, etc. Consumer to administration, C2A. The consumer to administration model encompasses all electronic transactions conducted between individuals and public administration, for example, getting passport, Aadhaar card, license, etc. Benefits of e-business. The main advantages of e-business is people get product information online and order the product online through cash on delivery or prepayment. In this way, seller and buyer both get advantages of internet platform. Traditionally, trading by the buyers and sellers is done through three channels like face to face, mail, and phone. The internet has become the fourth channel for trade. Internet trade is booming and allowing businesses to sell more and at a lower cost. Thus, internet offers a great opportunity over traditional channels as it has some advantages or strengths. 1. Easy of formation. The formation of traditional business is difficult, whereas to form e-business is relatively easy to start. Over investment requirements. Investment requirement is low as compared to traditional business, as the store does not have physical existence and can be managed with less manpower. So if trade does not have much of the investment but have contact network, he can do fabulous business. Convenience. Internet offers the convenience of 24 by 7 by 365 days a year. Businesses is going on any time and flexibility is available. Yes, e-business is truly a business that has enabled and enhanced by electronic and offers the advantages of accessing anything, anywhere, anytime. Speed. This benefit becomes all the more attractive when it comes to information. Much of the buying or selling involves exchange of information that internet allows at the click of mouse. Global access. Internet is truly without boundaries. On one hand, it allows the seller an access to the global market. On the other hand, it offers a freedom to the buyer to choose products from almost any part of the world. No need of face to face interaction between buyer and seller. Movement towards a paperless society. Use of internet has considerably reduced the dependence on paperwork. Thus, recording and referencing of information has become easy. Government support. The government provides favorable environment for setting up of e-business. This support ensure maximum transparency. Easy payment. The payment in e-business is done by credit card, fund transfer, etc. and it is available round the clock. Limitation of e-business. E-business does have certain disadvantages when compared to the traditional way of doing business. Some of the limitations of e-business are as follows. Lack of personal touch. E-business lacks the personal touch. One cannot touch or feel the product, so it is difficult for the consumer to check the quality of products. Delivery time. The delivery of the products takes time. In traditional business, you get the product as soon as you buy it, but that doesn't happen in online business. This time lag often discourage customer. For that is Amazon now assure on day delivery. This is an improvement but does not resolve the issue completely. Security issue. There are a lot of people who scam through online business. Also, it is easier for hacker to get your financial details. It has a few security and integrity issues. This also causes disturbance among potential customers. Government interference. Sometimes the government monitoring can lead to interference is the business. High risk is involved as there is no direct contact between the parties. In case of fraud, it becomes difficult to take legal action. The students, today we learn about e-business. Thank you.